Reading book on pausing, written by me, Eric Wadell. First draft, August 2025. Chapter 5. 5 situations. Our 5 situations are typical for pausing. They are situations in life where pausing makes the greatest difference. These are situations that we usually like to avoid because they are difficult. They are both complex and demanding. We all struggle with them. They have puzzled people for all throughout time, and every new generation seems to trip itself up in these 5. In time, we see that the practice of pausing has the ability to change our way of viewing these 5 situations. From viewing them as difficult and best avoided, to viewing them as interesting and sometimes even elating. With pausing, these 5 can be turned into assets and into sources of inspiration. The 5 situations are sleep, acute, long-term, confused, and worn out. First, sleep is about everything related to our sleep. Falling asleep, sleeping and dreaming, and waking up. Second, acute is when something sudden happens which catches us off guard. We are startled or suddenly approached. Third, long-term is when we make plans for our long-term future, and also when we worry or feel urgency about it. Fourth, confused is when we feel disoriented, scrambled, or like we are missing something. And fifth and last, worn out is when we feel too tired, cut off, or lonely. The 5 situations are not building upon each other in quite the same way as the 5 universal skills do. They are all part of one and the same life, but they are locally situated to a typical place and a typical time. They come and go. So we pause and take a second or two to recognize what kind of situation we find ourselves in. We think to ourselves, right now, is my situation sleep, acute, long-term, confused, or worn out? Most predicaments in life are usually in one of these 5. In the following chapters, for each of the 5 situations, first we will define the situation and see what pausing is like in it. Second, we will state our goal. And third, we will learn 3 specific skills for it. When studying this, do not feel the need to learn every word or detail. Rather, get a sense of the overall feel to each situation and develop your own personal interpretation of them. That way, they will become more useful to you, and you will remember them in an effortless way. And pause for a second or two when you get a hunch that there is something interesting or puzzling going on.